Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, live, I think. Oof. Let's see if I can survive long enough to stream this correctly. Have all my tabs open. Side. So everything seems to be displaying correctly. Oh, friendly Foron, thank you for the stream or follow. Thank you for the follow on the stream. Thank you so much, man. Beak. What's up above? What's up, everyone? Now I know many people might be busy. It was mostly got lucky today because I am sick. Once again, feeling ill. A headache? Hopefully. They'll be able to show everything because, yeah, can you please look at Aitan? Actually, this time around, I'm gonna look from right to left. I've prepared, I think, every vehicle I could find. So let's have a look at everything here. This is the only vehicle in the Israel tech tree. There are some changes which are very interesting. By the way, I am multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch. Oh, the wheels. Okay, the wheels, instead of turning, they... Okay, that's a bug. What BR is the A10? A10? I think it's gonna be like 9.3 because it's just a Bushmaster. It's very bugged. Any SEP V3? Nope, couldn't find that gangster slime. Sorry. This is 11.3 for some reason. Even though all it has is a Bushmaster. This is not... I don't know why this is 11.3. This is... Oh, it has APS. So it's a Bushmaster with armor and APS. Doesn't even have ATGMs. Probably will get spikes. I mean, where would they put that? It doesn't look like it gets any. D3A1 visual model got changed. Massive. What's the D3A1? Does have spikes there in the back of the turret. Oh, you're right. Just can't use them. This must be too early then. Interesting. It has the Iron Fist. Not sure it does, but I mean, it has active protection system. This is all that gets for Israel. You know what else is massive? Paveway 3. Yeah. So that's the Bushmaster slop. For Sweden, you have the Gripen D, which dual-seater Gripen. From the loadout, it's like the Gripen C. So it's just Gripen C, same missiles, same aim, yeah, same missiles, same CAS. So it's nothing really interesting other than it being a dual-seater. There doesn't seem to be anything else for Sweden that I've noticed. Other than, strangely enough, this vehicle getting a different designation with a CV90-120T. Not sure why that is, but something. Anything for Germany? Yes, there is. I'll go through every nation first. But these ones are super quick. France just gets the Verdun. There's a boat. No one really cares about it. Yeah, that's all. There is a change, which is actually really good. A change that vehicles at rank 8 cost 50,000 less RP to research. So rank 9 vehicles cost 400,000, whilst all of these cost 50,000 less, which is really nice. France got a carrier in test flight. Oh, okay, well that's interesting, but we can't play him, so. I came from the thumbnail. What's that? A new Panzer. I'll show that off, guys, in a second. I'm going through every nation. So we have Italy. Italy gets a Centauro 2P. It's a Centauro with DM53. It's all the way down here at rank 8. The same thing can be said with ground vehicles. All rank 7 vehicle cost 50,000 RP less to research, or even only 300k or 350k. Well, these ones cost 400k. So Overall, RP costs flat out went down in the game because they added only a couple top tier. So now Italy got a lot of Hungarian vehicles, more Fokker Wolves, which is just your average Fokker Wolf. And you get some unique vehicles, the VM23. VM23, just average vehicle. It probably has the similar flight performance to Soviet early vehicles, but I can quickly test fly it. Spaded. I'd recommend tracers for this because of incendiary, but I think air targets might be a bit better. We'll see. We test fly this just to see the flight performance. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, no cockpit yet, but it seems pretty cool. It's not as maneuverable as I thought. This might get updated, but the roll rate is a bit bad. Hope it doesn't actually play like this. But yeah, otherwise it seems pretty decent to mess around with. So yeah, and then you get ME to 10, just the average 210 slop. A lot of these got added. Difference is ground ordnance. This carries less ground ordnance, but has a gun, 40 mil gun. So you can do some anti-tank with this, but yeah. Back in Exorio ad settings, like the ads online are put on one of the lowest settings on recommended, which is it has like a bar, so it's quite far left, as in less ads. Then Italy gets some boats. I don't think you guys care about it. Nobody really does. I do want to test drive the Centauro just to see how it does, and then we'll go on to China. Can't hear game audio? Oh yeah. Good thing you pointed that out. That would have been yeah. So Centauro gets thermals, laser rangefinder, the M53 shell. I mean, the reload seems fairly decent. So, I mean, good Centauro. The wheels actually move properly. So, yeah. What's up, Blossom Haven 8? Please check Fokker Wolf 190 F8. I mean, it's just your average Fokker Wolf. In the tech tree for Italy, it's over here. They do have also the VM21 and the Heya 1 and the Heya 2. These ones are also just props biplanes. Like the Heya 1 and the Heya 2. They're just all props, 50 cals. And then this thing has just some bombs you can carry as well. And also the guns on this seems pretty interesting because it's a bomber. It has 8 mils. I don't know, I've never seen 8 millimeters on a biplane like that, but yeah, just a lot of early vehicles, and the Focke-Wulf is here. I think it's an event vehicle, or it could be a squadron. I'm not sure what it's doing here, but it looks pretty interesting. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure when this is gonna happen, but yeah. Otherwise, nothing really changes. Just the Eurofighters go down to rank 9, and all rank 8 vehicles get much cheaper to research. So it's an overall positive thing. The Centauro is also going to be rank 8 here. So we go to China. China has 2 new vehicles. A new ZTZ 96B Premium. The ZTZ has just your average APFSDS, HEVT, ATGMs. It's 11.7 and it's here. The same BRS El Khalid. So let's test drive this. But the ranks have the vehicle requirements? Yeah, probably. You get thermals, you get a reload of the autoloader. It has the 7-second reload. I mean, gameplay wise, it's gonna be like an MBT 2000, I'm guessing. You get IRST, so you can bring HEVT shells and do some anti-air if you're doing some shenanigans. 50 cal, well not 50 cal, but roof-mounted machine gun. Can't wait for people to play with copy and paste. Man, it's every update. So, yeah, it's it's gonna be just... Oh no, it has a 6.7 reload. It's actually faster than the Alkaloid. It might be better then. Might be slightly better. It does get a 50 cal. Was right. Huh. Yeah. I mean, this tank seems like a better bet than the Alkaloid. This also seems to have a ETC 10 shell. The Alkaloid gets same shell. Alright, so yeah, it's straight up better. Better reload. So, yeah. And then we come to the interesting part, the J15T. Now, this is very, very anticipated in the update. You can see here, all these vehicles also went way down in research costs, which is wonderful. Much cheaper to research vehicles. The J11 line went behind the bombers, so you have to research less grindy stuff. I'm guessing also this went down in research, I think, which is nice. The J15T, J10C are both rank 9. I don't think the J10C changed anyway. So, yeah. The J15T gets 10 PL12As and can carry up to 6 PL8s. So, in your custom lineup, you can carry 12 missiles. So, actually 14 missiles. Sorry. You carry 10 PL12As and then 4 PL8Bs. So, this is going to be a hefty loadout. And you get some very unique ground options. You get the KD-88s, which are PV-IOG air-to-ground missiles. And then you get the YJ-83K anti-ship missile, which is infrared guided. I don't know how it's infrared guided. It doesn't really show up. Maybe it's down here in this. Okay, Illumam 8. I think we should not... Ninja, can you hide that message? It's it might be a bot. There's new engine in J10C. It should be more powerful than the J10. Should be more powerful than the J10's a engine. Okay. Max thrust 150 kilograms afterburner. Yeah, it's better. 12,000 versus 13,000. Yeah, the J10C does have a better engine now. Whoa! Detailed damage model for the J15 as well. I didn't even realize this. Cooling system engine. Jesus Christ. The vehicle and thumbnail is the new Panzer. Yep. The SU-30 SM2 is good. I mean, it's been in the game for a long while, but yeah, it's pretty good. So you get the radar, avionics blocks from different parts, huge flight control system thing. I mean, this is pretty awesome. I quite like this. This looks insane. Holy. Look at the radar. Ooh. 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 So let's actually test fly this with the full missile kit. Yeah. Dev server available for the public yet? Yep. I announced it on my Discord. Cockpit view? Okay, no cockpit view. So 14 missiles in total. Flares go upwards because of that. I mean, they go up from up front, but I think that's going to be fixed. So the radar also shows what it's detecting, if it's a plane or a missile, which is very nice. So PL-12s, really good missiles. Gun, just the usual gun, and the usual PL-8Bs that are already in the game. So yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's goated radar. Let me just quickly go show this. angles a bit better. So it does have quite a really wide angle. Not quite as good as some of the Asa fighters, but it does have quite good radar angles. But yeah, the PL-12's pretty good missiles, from what I see. So you can just spam all this. It does have HMD. This is how the HMD looks, which is pretty interesting. You don't have the cockpit view, but you can see the avionics a little bit when like this. Yo, hello, Bravo. Welcome to chat. So yeah, that was the J10. I'm gonna play an ARB match later, of course, to show it, because this is definitely very interesting. For Japan, it's actually quite interesting stuff as well. Japan has these changes. This gets rank 9, and all these get way cheaper to research, which is also very nice. For planes, you get the ME210 Premium, which is way up here. Not sure why I'd want it, but it's the thing. Yeah, actually Premium. I'm not sure. But oh yeah, the BTR. The BTR has 30 APDS in the R2. Japan D3A1 new model. D3A1. Is it the plane? D3A1. Oh, this thing. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like this plane has anything new. Ace combat level of spam, yeah. This doesn't seem to have anything new. So yeah, anyway, back to the good stuff. You get a new destroyer, IGN Kaguro. The model is new, man. It was updated. So I'm guessing the outside model, right? Don't see it. Maybe you might have mixed it up, but anyway. This is the new BTR. BTR 3E1. So BTR 3E1 is very interesting. In the War Thunder dev stream, they showed the ATGM fall straight off the rails, and it was very, very inaccurate. But they changed it on the dev server. So you get APDS and ATGMs. You get a stabilized turret. So this is at 9.0, pretty decent, I'd say. This game has ships. Yeah, War Thunder has ships, had for years. So you get the 30mm VOG grenade launcher, like the BMP. Then you get a APDS gun, 30mm, like the BTR. And you get the R3 ATGM. You also get some laser rangefinder thermals, good stuff. And the ATGM, you fire, and it flies in a straight line like this. So it doesn't fall out the sky like they showcased in the dev server stream War Thunder on the official one. Also, you only can fire them when you're standing still. And you only get 4 of them in total, plus 2 being in your launchers. So you have to reload after 2 fires, or 2 shots. Decent mobility, stabilized turret. I mean, in general, this seems like a pretty decent vehicle. I would definitely play it. Though, by no means it's terrible. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Nice grenade launcher if you encounter a light vehicle. Are you devs yet, Mr. Drax? Not yet. Low. I don't think I'll ever be a dev of this game, considering I don't really have the skills. So yeah, this is the main stuff for Japan. It's mostly the BTR. BTR will be here, rank 6, 9.0. Pretty good, pretty decent. I'd say it's worth grinding for, and could be pretty fun to play. So, yep. Let's go to Britain. Britain has some interesting stuff. Number 1, they get two new ground vehicles, which is the GBT 155 premium, probably already seen the AS90. Now the AS90 has a 5-second reload aced, which is pretty nice, and this has a 10-second reload aced, which is not as nice. They're both the same BR for some reason, even though they both have the same, what looks to be howitzer caliber. GBUT 155 gets the L15A2 and the M107. The L15A2 has 14 kilograms, which is ridiculously good, plus HEVT. This thing is the same. I don't know why they ever want to play this. They're both the exact same BR. This is objectively better. I don't know if it's because there's some difference, but from what I've seen, there is no real difference other than this straight up being better, the tech tree version. How about BTR3? Because I love Japanese 9.0 light tanks. Whoa, the scope is... That's a crazy scope. This has rangefinder like normal. Yeah, this has insane reload. This is like a super paladin. No, so it has a normal rangefinder, not the laser one. It has pretty good fucking shell and pretty fast reload. So if you ace crew on this, you can get quite a lot of shots. You don't have tracking though. You don't have thermals nor any night vision. So as just a base, you know, base HE sling, I think it's pretty decent. 7.0, I'm not quite sure how good it'll be because it's 7.0 and there are, I mean, gotta think about what vehicles you face. This premium is definitely worse. Don't get roof finders, you get a longer reload, even though you have the same shell and gun. You seem to be pretty slow. No roof mounted machine gun. Nothing special about it. The premium is straight up worse than the than the tech tree one. I'm guessing this will go down in BR. Because this is like, in terms of capabilities, closer to a World War II thing. Bling looks better than Type 99 is a lower BR. Yeah, I think the AS90 will probably go up in BR while the GBT 155 stays, because if we go to Japan, the Type 99 is 7.3. It's very similar in terms of caliber and reload. But the AS90 is definitely 5 seconds. Ooh. Definitely great. Check out the Stormer HVM. So it'll go down to 6.7. I think the GBT 155 might, yeah. If the AS90 stays, but the AS90 might be the one that goes up BR'd, rather than this going down BR'd. Because the G6 is here, and the G is 6.7, when the GBT 55 has a lower reload, right? But it's also a 155mm HE, so I'm guessing the AS90 will go up. That's my best guess, because this thing is pretty strong. You have a really fast reload, a good gun, and better mobility, roof-mounted machine gun. Just in general, it's just a straight upgrade, so this will probably go up in BR. So it's like a super paladin, super one M109. So now Britain also gets a boat. It's a nothing burger boat. Nobody cares. And now we go to the interesting stuff. FA-18F Block 2 Super Hornet for Britain, or the Australian vehicle going for the British tech tree. You get the Eurofighters going down to rank 9, and rank 8 gets cheaper, like all the other tech trees. Now, what's really interesting about this is it gets the Super Hornet loadouts, but also AIM-120Ds, and you get a drop tank IRST combo targeting pod thing. So this absolute beast of a rotund secondary weapon is a fuel tank combination piece of an IRST. So for some reason, this is, you can't only pick the IRST, it has to be a combo with a drop tank. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem to work. I'm not quite sure what to do, if I need to bring maybe a targeting pod with me. But yeah, you get the AIM-120Ds, which in-game is actually not quite good. It's not decent in the sense because it pulls less. Same with the AIM-120C and the D is just even more long range capable, but because it focuses on range, you can't use it in close range engagements, which means that in War Thunder, it's actually a downgrade because you will never use this at the ranges it's intended to because the maps are not the size for that in ARB. In Sim, it's going to be different because you have larger maps, but in ARB, the M120Ds will be worse than the Cs, which are worse than the Bs/As. So this Hornet isn't actually going to be that good because it carries the quote-unquote bad variants. So I can test drive this just to show a bit. Please take a look at the Stormer HVM and its missile. Alright, I'll do that after this test drive. So you get normal countermeasures, normal gun. The cockpit is modeled with the HMD, which is nice. You can change the MFDs like usual. You get you get that thing. I'm not sure if these are on the base Super Hornet as well. I haven't actually double checked. I don't really play the Hornets. But yeah, you get this. Switch to TWS. This, you know, just normal. It also, like this, you can zoom in. Forgot to show this on the J10, but you can zoom in with scroll wheel. So you can, if you have like a bunch of targets on this super long range thing. For example, you have like, you set the set to 148. You can zoom in here. You're like, oh, okay, these guys are here. Right? So you have a easier time to focus. And it shows you if it's a plane or not. But it's only on the most advanced radars. So this is really cool that you can zoom in and see a bit more in detail. So for BVRing, it's definitely going to be really nice. So yeah, the IRST pod doesn't seem to do anything. If I switch radar modes, I can't find IRST because some radars have infrared, but this straight up just doesn't work. It might not be coded yet, but yeah. Rank, could you tell us how much the RP requirements are for rank 9, please? Yeah, rank 9 is 400k. So for rank 8 got cheaper, and rank 9 got essentially the rank 8 costs. So all they did was they made everything cheaper, so it's all a positive. If I have 40,000 KRP on the SU-30 and it gets moved up in rank, but I don't have rank 5 in the 8 vehicles, will I still be able to research when it's in rank 9? So you mean here, when this gets moved up, the rank 8 requirements get put in the game. I think it's 5 vehicles, and then you need them to research rank 9. However, if you do have it researched already and purchased, you will be able to use it. But otherwise, you'd have to go back and research this. So if you're really, really, really like super into getting your top rank 9 vehicles, and then research it now, otherwise I'd hold off because these vehicles get cheaper. So yeah, that was the F-18. Oh, what's up, Ash? What's up, D1Vec? Welcome to chat, everyone. So this, yeah, this probably gonna get changed when the IRST gets modeled, but so far it's a useless pod drop tank combo. Now we go to USSR Tech Tree. Now, USSR Tech Tree has some really interesting things, like the new Panzer SM-SV. The Panzer SM-SV comes after the book, and it's really interesting because it gets 3 missiles. Right. If I'm midway researching it, so we'll have to get it before it moves up? Yes. You have to research it before it moves up. So here we have the Panzer SM-SV. This Panzer is very interesting because it's a direct upgrade to the Panzer S1. Mostly because it's a smaller profile, it's a bit more armored, but also it has an improved radar set, I believe. And it gets 3 new missiles. So you get the base 95 Ya-6 missile, which is the base Panzer missile, everybody knows this. Then you get the upgraded missile, which has twice the range. And more pull. 40-kilometer launch range versus 20, and 70 G maximum overload versus 32. Absolutely insane. You also get more missile guidance time, however, you get less explosive mass. But less explosive mass doesn't matter. Какой прем лётки купить у СССР? Я бы купил до самолетиков или до танков. Какой купить? Ну, я бы сказал купить БМД у танков, у самолетиков МиГ-23 или Су-30. А, лётка? Я бы купил благородный. Благородный очень хорош. И здесь MBK, этот проект очень хорош. э, Лодочку. Anyways. Лёдка это самолет? О, извини, я лодку понял. Извини. Да, у самолетиков я бы купил МиГ-23 или Су-30. Су-30 очень хорош, но он дорогой самолет. Я бы купил. Anyways, thank you for the follow, Huvet. So, back to what I was saying. So, the Pantsir gets 3 new missiles. Essentially, a super Pantsir missile, which is insanely good. And then you get the TKB-1055. Now, this is very interesting. This missile has only 7 kilometers of range, only 40 Gs of pull, and has more explosive mass and a larger trigger radius. So why does it have a really bad missile at such a high requirement? Well, because it's not used to intercept missiles, or used to intercept vehicles. It used to intercept ground ordnance like missiles and ATGMs and drones. So this Pantsir has even a specific missile designed to intercept ordnance, like missiles and ATGMs and things like that. So you can imagine somebody could bring out a Pantsir dedicated to interception. Now, of course, this can be used to destroy air targets. You can use it, of course, for that, but it's designed to intercept missiles. So here's how it looks. Откуда ты? Я казах, ну, в Швейцарии живу. Поэтому я не знаю русский. Squib's gonna be cancer. Yeah. So you get thermals, you get really good radar. Here's how it looks with the modifications in game. So you can carry multiple ATGMs with the ammo box. So here I have the base Pantsir missile thing. So you can see jet, no problem, absolutely obliterates it. Here, heli, flying away. So you can fire them on the move as well, which is pretty nice. So boom, completely obliterated. So also you have the second missiles. So if I switch to these, you can switch without reloading or anything. So you could just switch like this. It's less effective against airplanes, but it has no streak, so it's invisible. It has no afterburning, so you can use it to stealth take out aircraft like that, but it has less range and is less effective because it's supposed to intercept munitions. If you look at the radar screen, you can go up to 100 kilometers range, which is pretty good, so you can detect them much easier. However, I would probably use 50 because the missile's range is 50. But if you just want to have visual confirmation, you can do that as well. Now, the zoom-in feature is also available on ground radars like this, but it doesn't really display anything. It might be a bit of a weird quirk, but yeah, that's a thing. So you get the Pantsir gun. In my opinion, this is gonna probably be better than the book in certain situations, but yeah. What about the TKB missile is the best missile on the Pantsir? Oh, that explains it. Don't mind my question. No worries. Feel free to ask questions, guys. I'm just showcasing anything I can. So, use this missile if you want to intercept munitions. Use this missile if you want to intercept anything else. This missile can still be used to intercept planes and helicopters, but it's less effective. So, yeah, I mean, you can also still just use this. That's no problem. It's just this is specifically designed for it with a bigger fuse. I haven't done any testing on it. I don't know which one is better, but I mean, go ahead. You can use this. I feel like this is better than the book because it's smaller. You don't have to deploy your missiles. But this, after all, has a better missile type because of the fire forget thing with more range. So you gotta kind of look at it. А как ты изменил название нации? А можешь изменить здесь? Поменять. Я поменял на Казахстана, но можешь Советский Союз, Венесуэла, Россия, Сирия, можешь укажешь поменять здесь. Вот здесь, правой стороны. Спасибо, не проблема. Please show me Type 10 and Leclerc on turret baskets. Oh yeah, I wanted to also show Stormer HVM. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. Stormer HVM said missiles? Think about the Star Streaks? Or did they get a new damage model? Yeah, I think you got some detailing here with the driver's controls. Seems pretty interesting. I've never played this in a the base game, so I can't really say much. Oh, wait. Where was this vehicle? The Falcon. The Falcon? Does it get it? Oh ho. Oh ho ho ho. Hold up, guys. Since the Falcon got its APDS removed, right? It said they got IRST. Okay, so it gets a detailed damage model, but not the IRST search track, the track radar yet. Okay, that's interesting. The Falcon's supposed to get a tracking radar. So, I don't know why they haven't added that, but yeah. So, that was the Panzer, the new Panzer. It's really cool. I'll definitely do some testing and customs with someone to see. Yo, bro, you speak Russian language? Yeah, I speak Russian and speak German as well. Yeah, so you have... Хорош, да. Всегда интересно увидеть, что люди мне комментарии пишут на русском. Пойдешь на 11.3 играть на Китае или на советах? Я буду на советах играть, наверное, Пансир, чтобы показать, что он может с новыми ракетами. Anyways, so in the dev server, they also said they wanted to give R73s, but R73s aren't for the Yak 141 yet. So yeah, so sorry, Kurba. No R73s yet. But they did add a new MiG-29. So you get the MiG-29 912, which only gets R60s, so it's the same MiG-29 as before. However, the 913 gets R73s and R27 ETs. So you get these two missiles, so it's a direct upgrade. However, it does go up in BR. So you get a new plane here, and this goes up in BR. Now, why this vehicle isn't folded, I'm not sure. The 919 needs to be folded because, yeah. Oh, in German, you're really good. So, yeah, they get new MiG-29, which is nothing new, and then you get the new updated ground ordnance for the new MiG-29 13. There's a MiG-29M in the files. Yeah. SC-2713, oh, by the way, yeah. I don't know why you'd want to use this if this is literally the same BR. It's so stupid. It's really ridiculous. Yeah, anyway, as I was just reading chat for a bit, but new copy-paste MiG-29, and the new MiG-29 gets the accurate ordnance. I don't think there are any flight model changes. I think they're just the same, but yeah. Other than the Panzer, there doesn't seem to be anything new for ground either, but that is definitely an interesting addition. You do get a new boat, P-19, PK-126. It's just average boat, nothing new. Oh, don't know why anyone want that, but yeah. Чего у тебя скидки написано? У меня их нет. А скидки это... Не знаю. Я вообще-то не знаю. Это, наверное, из-за dev server. Coastal players rejoice. I'm a coastal player and I'm not even rejoicing. I literally do not care. This is such a nothing burger edition because it's literally just another small boat with torpedoes and the machine gun. Whoa, guys. Anyway, you have nothing to do in the helicopters. However, the Panzer is going to be quite expensive to research, 400k. It is quite strange why they haven't really changed the foldering, because I was thinking they could maybe folder the book, or maybe the Panzer under the Panzer, or maybe the Panzer or the book under the Panzer. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. 912 would be much more enjoyable if they put a BR 12.3. Yes, exactly. That's what I've been saying, right? This goes 12.3 and this goes 12.7, right? And this and then it'll be much better because then you have R73s at 12.7 on a somewhat decent flight model, and because why would you use this MiG-29 if you have the flanker? Why would you use the MiG-29s in general if you have the flankers? They're just better. Is there anything new for the Soviet Blue Water Coastal Fleet? Nope. Сколько лет играешь? Я играю уже 10 лет. Очень долго играю. Anyways, this was this was USSR. I'm definitely going to do some testing later, but let's look at USA and Germany. Germany gets some new vehicles, well, quote unquote new. You get a premium Puma with a camo netting. It's going to be all the way up here at rank 2. It's going to be interesting, definitely. I'm not sure if it's a pack premium or GE premium, but it looks cool. It's a neat little premium, I guess. It's not going to be too expensive, and it's a Puma. Same thing, copy-paste, just with a cool net. So, nothing much to say. You get a new ME10, ME210, which is just bombs. Nothing burger plane, really. I mean, it's identical, it just goes here. So, yeah. Tech tree changes. Eurofighters go rank 9, rank 8 gets cheaper. Same thing. However, for ground, you get a new Puma slop, another 30 mil. 30 mil Bushmaster, not Bushmaster, but 30 mil slop cannon with spikes on a boxer chassis. You get a head shells, you get HE shells, you get APF SDS. Literally, same thing as the Puma, same BR. Actually, no, it's 10.7. It's probably slightly more mobile than the Puma, but it has, I don't know. It's such a strange addition. It has no APS either, so it's like the British Boxer except worse. So, yeah, you get that. Also, you get the Z52 boat. Now, the interesting thing about this boat, right, is it goes 5.0, and it gets mines. It gets sea mines. Sea mines are interesting because these naval mines are really good at destroying boats. So in certain maps, you can use it to lay mines over a point. So, yeah. Thank you, Frugas, for the follow. Thank you so much. Как ты в Швейцарию приехал? В детстве? А, я здесь родился. В Швейцарии. Unk, please tell me if Leclerc and Type 10 turret baskets are legit. Alright. Let me go back to France and check the Leclerc turret baskets. Check here. Go to X-ray. Yeah, you get a turret basket. Почему русский знаешь? Я, ну, моя мать казашка, и я пошел русский в школу здесь. Я учился. Да, ну я же казах вроде. И русский учился в школе и дома разговариваю на русском. Yeah, Leclerc turret baskets, and let me see, Type 10. Type 10, is it Japan Type 10? The Japanese Type 10? Oh yeah, turret baskets. Yikes! This is so bad. You get turret baskets for France and Japan now. А германские каким боком? Немецкие. Ну я немецкий учился, когда я, ну, когда я здесь родился, здесь тоже живу, учился тоже. Я немецкий учил. Ну, не немецкий, но швейцарский, это диалект. Мой немецкий вообще-то не такой хорош, как думает. You look at the SU-30 SM2 HMD model. Yeah, I can go ahead. BVD must have personal beef with the MiG-29, the way they're butchering it. Yeah, I agree. This has to be different. Oh, HMD. That's really cool. Have they added the Centaur too? Yes, I've showed it earlier in stream, but I don't mind showing up again. So, I'm not sure if this is new, the thing there, but yeah. So you can zoom in. It's like, wow, 2 planes. However, the zoom in stays, so you'd have to zoom in again like this. So yeah, more intrusive HMD. Wow, I think this is pretty cool. It's a cooler HMD. So if you do the R73, it blinks. Pretty nice. I mean, pretty interesting. А казахский знаешь? Нет, ну, мой казахский, я не хочу говорить это, я немножко стесняюсь, но мой казахский не такой хороший. Я бы учился казахский лучше, но я здесь в Европе живу, значит, я казахский не могу использовать. И нет казахов здесь, значит, я казахский не учил. Anyways, did somebody ask about AMX 56? Let me go check. Oops, wrong nation. AMX 56, where is it? Let me just search. X, oops, X6. No, 56. Maybe you mistyped it because maybe you meant AMX 40 or something for the FCS. Not quite sure what you meant with the FCS. Oh, it's Leclerc. Oh, my bad, chat. MX56 is Leclerc. My bad, chat. I don't know French designations. I'm not really French. So yeah, FCS is modeled. So they just made the Leclercs detailed. So they have both FCS and third basket, and the autoloader is modeled like that. А Беларусь есть? Имеешь в виду в игре или потому что Беларуси здесь нету. Там только Россия, Казахстан. Ну, это там только нации добавили, которые есть здесь таков. Знаешь, здесь казахский самолет, значит, можно на Казахстан поменять. MS-56 is a fake designation. Did Rafale's HD get IFF? The HMD? I'm not quite sure if they change anything with Rafale. I just know about the newer vehicles and some smaller changes. I mean, they might have. The Rafale doesn't get the, oh no, it does, it does. It does get the detailed stuff. I mean, it gets that. I'm not sure if I'm looking at this correctly, but quite interesting to see the HMD display like this. Both Cold War designations came from AMX insert tank weight. Leclerc weighs 56 tons, so it's often referred as AMX 56, but it's not an official designation. Oh, okay. Anyways, this was Germany. You get a cool boat with naval mines, which is by far the most interesting addition to all the boats. Puma Slop, ME210 Slop. Let's go to the US. US is some interesting vehicles. More changes to tech trees. So you have F-15E, all these getting cheaper, and you get the F-16C Block 52. Nothing new in the ground except the Dragoon infantry carrier. In terms of ships and helis, I don't think there's anything new either. I'm not sure if they've changed anything, but yeah. So F-16C. F-16C looks like this. It has no detailed model, but it has new weapons. It has the A120D, A120C5, AIM-9Ms. A bit disappointing. Not really good in ARB. It has the same F-16C ground ordnance with some GBUs and stuff, so it's actually nothing really interesting. It's nothing super unique or cool compared to the F-16C from Premium from previous one. It literally is A120D, and that's it. Then the Dragoon, you get APFSDS, HE, ABDS. So it's basically autocannon. That's really it. No spikes or anything. So you just get your primary 30 mil. So we can test drive this and have a look and see what it can do. Why is Bradley still a goddamn light tank? Let's make it TD for rocket resupply. Yeah, that would be pretty. I think that would make at least some sense for the Bradley. So yeah, you get 30 mil autocannon. It's quite large. Little machine gun at the front. Scouting. At least you're supposed to have scouting. You get a scout drone with thermals. And yeah, that's really it. It's more autocannon slop. Oh boy, more 30 mil Bushmaster. Yeah. So yeah, just more 30 mil slop. But you get thermals and laser rangefinder. Does the American Super Hornet get AMRAAM-D? Yeah, A120Ds. So, I mean, you got better long range. They're better than the Cs, but they're not better than the Bs. Dropping every goofy variants of planes with still no F-22 Raptor and Su-57 Felon. Dude, I personally am against adding them this year anyway, because look at how little planes there are here compared to here. The fact that we're adding more of these slop rank 9 vehicles when we need to be adding more here is just a bit strange to me, because you're skipping a lot of cool planes. Bushman has become the new 2A4. Yeah. Feels like a bit if BMP has 2 barrels and 9 of the same, while the other LT has the same barrel and the other can. F-15C gets 120 as well. Does? The Golden Eagle? Oh, it does. That is interesting. So it gets the M120Ds as well. Okay, okay. This is such a interesting thing. You can carry M120Ds with BOL rails and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'd want to use them. They're a bit bad. Or ARB specifically. Like in real life and long range, yeah, they're good. But in general, ARB, not really all that. I mean, yeah, that's really it. I think I've shown everything other than if someone wants me to go back and look at another vehicle. I mean, Grip and D is just a Grip and C but heavier because it's a 2-seater Grip and C. So it's because they steal copy paste ships. They finally had DDGs. Yeah, I mean, the ships also are all over the place. You go from like early 1940s to Cold War to like 1912 fucking World War I ships. So Grip and D's what? Grip and D's nuts. Anyway, yeah, Grip and D is just 2-seater Grip and C. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually fly out some of these vehicles and also test them in ground. And also, let's actually go ahead and go to ground in my BTR and show you White Rock Fortress. New map. Well, quote unquote new map. That's all for Sweden. Yeah. France gets 1 boat and Sweden gets 1 Grip and C copy paste with 2 seats. Can you check if the Merkava 4 got the turret basket? I can later, yeah. Okay, this is White Rock Fortress. This has returned, but also reworked. They did say this update would be on the lighter end. I mean, yeah, this is just the first update of the year, and I do like how even if it's a smaller update, they still do some interesting stuff like map reworks and more detailed damage models. I'm all for detailed damage models for aircraft, because then you can have your avionics disabled and things like that. So shooting somewhere in the plane specifically does kind of make sense. Test the new Panzer, I will in a sec. So this is White Rock Fortress. This is the old map that got removed, but they re-added it, reworked. So we can have a look around here. The BTR. I've actually have not played this map in years. And the last time I played this was low tier, so I really have no idea how this, what exactly changed on White Rock Fortress. Thank God they decreased RP needed to research. Yeah, thank God. What country are you playing? Japan. This is the new BTR3 for the Japanese tech tree. I mean, yeah, White Rock Fortress is back. I mean, quite like they bought this back and actually changed it instead of just it's back now and did nothing. Actually did improve the visuals a lot. This looks great. I like it. Let's hope the performance is up to par. The optimization. But you never know with Gaijin. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to play this at this tier because the AI units. Oh, I thought it was Indonesia. I mean, I did change it to Indonesia in the thing, but yeah, it's a Japanese tree. If you didn't see it before, the J10C also gets new PL12s. Yeah, it does. I will fly it in the RB as well. Don't worry, guys. Just killing some AIs. What the hell is that? It's a new BTR for Japan, guys. Japan gets a BTR. I want to find an actual top tier tank. Or a BMPT. Okay. Ah, crap. Yeah. That was the White Rock Fortress. I drove around a little bit, but actually not super crazy or anything new. I do want to fly out to the, where is it? The J15 in air realistic. And then we're going to go to customs and try out the Panzer. So I got the air turret loadout PL12s. Aren't PL12s R77-1 copy paste? No, they're not. They're much better. They said they would add various destroyers up there, and then we just get the helm, the trailer as a highlight, just copy paste picture Bagley class. Did the Rafale get anything new? Not that I've seen. I haven't noticed anything new. When does the game update? I'm not quite sure, but I believe in like 1 or 2 weeks, I'd say. It might be a little less, a little more. But the dev server was late, so the update might be later. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Bring full tank. Got my loadout. I do want to showcase these air-to-ground missiles later on as well. Wait, what? Japan was changed with Indonesia? Oh no. I just changed the way the tech tree looks. If you have a vehicle from a nation in the subtree, you can change the tech tree's looks. So name. Oh, it did not air spawn me? Weird. Okay. Interesting. So let's just do this. I have no chaff, even though I brought 50-50. Interesting. Let's see how the J12, oh sorry, J15 T fares with the new PL12s. There we go. Got it right. A lot of players playing. I pray to Gaijin. So J10Cs, J15s, J11s, C30s. You need to select the air spawn sometimes. They broke chaff again. Yippee. Yeah. What vehicle? Basically no thrust vectoring? No, but it does get canards. So like, you can see I have teammates and enemy planes there. Let me zoom in like that. I can get a bit of a closer. And then you can also like, click on them. Like that, to lock. I don't want to lock, I just want to switch targets. I'm not sure if the PL12 will hit that. But we'll see. I mean, I got a lot of missiles. It's not like I lose anything out. Okay. Yep, that's a new target. Okay, that's Jesus. Okay. I got a launch warning. Jesus Christ, that's a missile. That's a lot of missiles. Oh, fuck. Please intercept, please intercept, please intercept. Thank you. Oh my god. I still got missiles on me. Please intercept, please intercept. Thank you. Okay, where are the other missiles? I don't see them. Oh my god. Mon Sukhoi, scary thing. Yeah. Chinese SU-33 looks cursed. J15 is basically a foreign version of the SU-33. Yeah, but it's actually good. Ah, Planloser. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, that was essentially J15. No chaff, because it's broken. Oh yeah, the stat cards are also a bit different. You hover over certain vehicles. Oh, now the stat cards are broken? Okay, now they work. Okay, there we go. Maneuver, shoot down the missiles. I have no chaff. I have no chaff, so other than kinetically dodging the missiles, I have no no choice. Missile parries are crazy. Is that the new meta? I mean, it's always been possible. I do that all the time. It's just this thing has so many missiles. It's kind of worth doing. Though with the F-18 as well. Can you check out the new CTC96P? I mean, yeah, it's just I think it's copy paste. 6.7 second reload. It has good shell. 11.3 same BS alkylate, so you can do a. I think it's just an MBT 2000, but better. So. Japanese tech tree. I mean, yeah, the BTR3. There it is. I've showed it a lot, also in ground, but I do want to try out the Panzer. So if someone wants to, actually, hold on. I wanted to actually try out the new J10's ground rep ordnance on, not here, on desert. Always use R73 for missile parries. Yeah, you can do that. I just try to use similar missiles because they're kind of more accurate. Okay, so I can't. Okay, the KD-88s you can fire off like that. Very interesting. This is supposedly IR guided. Oh wait, the nose actually works. Looks good. I think the nose cone changes when you deploy it. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Now these are supposed to be anti-ship missiles. Not sure if you're supposed to lock a ship. Doesn't want to fire. Maybe I need a whoops. Maybe I need a C? Does this have a C radar? Nope. Maybe you need IR HMD. AIM-9M can't even lock the missiles from what I've seen, yeah, because AIM-9M has a special seeker. Tries to detect if it's a plane or not, so you don't accidentally misfire it, but that causes you to have less. Yeah, I can't fire these missiles off. The YJ-83K. It's pretty broken. Yeah, this doesn't even want to lock anything. UWSC. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to want to work. If I go here, ground track, maybe if I lower the distance and then fly away a little bit. Takes a while to lock from distance. Okay. So it needs a radar lock, seemingly. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can fire it off like this. I think that SPA should be far enough. Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this tries probably C skimming. But you can fire it at ground units. Oh, it misses. Okay. Okay, so it does work. You just need a ground lock. Can I lock onto will it detect shit? Because the C doesn't there's no C. Only ground mode. Oh, you get a naval radar target. Because the Bravi has a radar. That's really interesting. So these are not seemingly able to track ships. Yeah, this is supposed to be used against ships. And it says IOG, which I mean IR IOG, so it can fire at ground, but it's not really designed for it, and you can't really fire it without a radar lock, and I can't seem to have a C radar, so bit strange. So KD-88s are are your CAS option. So the CAS would be probably something like guided bombs, right? Something like this, and then you get PL8s. So something like this would be maybe your CAS loadout. Modern naval stuff, it might be useful. Yeah, I mean, we do have modern naval things with radars and SAMs, but they're not really that extensive. So you can have something like this where you have 8088s. Then you drop wait, what did I drop them on the same spot? Yeah. Fired off the KD-88s correctly. And then all the bombs exploded right there. Okay, it was just a bit goofed up, but yeah. Can you compare the new wheeled vehicle to Bradley? Sure. It's here, the Dragoon. All it has is a 30 mil cannon. Comes with the Stingray. The Bradleys are switch places. I mean, don't know why you ever want to use this. This is just not that good. But yeah. Now I actually want to try a pants here. So let me see if I can find someone that's willing to try out the thing with me. 1 second, guys. Let me quickly see if I can find an individual to test this out with me. Ironies, hello. Are you on the dev server? Can you join me so we can test out the pants here on my stream? Because I'm live currently. Yeah, no, don't worry. They can't hear you, though. Wait, you can play infantry in the dev server? Wait, what the wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. What? It has new icons. It has new icons. It has new icons, infantry. Can I actually play infantry? I mean, it's letting me queue. I'm queuing. Wait. I'm queuing infantry. Oh, Siren raiding with a party of 7. Hello, everyone. Yo, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. I was actually trying to test out some stuff. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we got raided, guys. We got raided. Woo. Hell yeah, guys. Party. We got raided. I have no buzzer or excited sound effects, but yeah. Yo, Pyrenees, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yo, thank you for the sub. Hell yeah, man. Pyrenees, I'm inviting you to squad. All right. Do you want to hop in VC? Yeah, go to my server in the VC and I'll drag you in. There we go. I'm turning you on so people can hear you on the desktop audio.
Okay. Hey, chat. W Dragonics, he's the best guy ever. He's also so handsome.
Dude, the glaze is crazy. Anyway, let's do a custom battle where we can test out the new pants here.
Do I take any aircraft or something?
Yo, Siren19, thank you for the follow. How's the new BTR for Japan? It's pretty good, I'd say. Quite like it. So yeah, once you're ready, Pyrenees, ready up.
Yeah, yeah.
Leander,
Right.
hello everyone.
Really.
Thank you for the follow, Leander. Let's go. Let me put the minimum BR to this. 14.7 to max, so everybody can this. Do it to noon. Realistic. There we go. Can you bring a plane with lots of ground ordnance as well? Thank you for the
SU-30 is
follow,
fine.
Kaku Papu.
Yeah. I have.
Okay, yeah, just bring with like KH-38s and things like that. So we can test out the interception missiles for the Panzer.
All right. KH.
Bombs, missiles, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm taking everything. Wait, let me do an ordinance. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything here and there.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. All right, Siren, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a nice day as well. We're welcoming a lot of new people into the stream, testing out some very cool stuff. All right, so I'm gonna bring a mixed loadout of both. I'm gonna start out with, actually, with just intercepting you missiles. So if you can just find me, I'm on
Yeah, I'm gonna spam you. I'm gonna spam you.
I'm on A3 on the ground. Where are you from? I live in Switzerland, but I'm Kazakh. Partly. Psycho 3050, thank you for the follow. Alright. Navorchik boyu Gadov. Alright, I'm ready. I've got
Yeah,
my...
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm spawned in. I'm a
I
TK,
still have
TKB.
no side of you know.
I'm on the right side spawn in the ground.
Yeah. There's rocks.
Oh, you can just climb, Don't worry, I'll only shoot down your missiles.
Now, see you now.
I missed that one stream where we discussed how to cook a watermelon while you can't get a kebab.
Whenever you say.
Yeah, just fire. Just go ahead. I want to see how this goes. Okay, rocket. Don't know if this, how many missiles this can multi-guide. I think only 2. Oh no, this can guide multiple. Okay.
Ooh.
This seems to be pretty goated at this. Oh fuck, I missed one.
Oh.
But no, this actually pretty good. I mean, for missile interception, you can guide quite a lot of missiles. So yeah.
You want to try it again?
Yeah, I'll just try and spam as many as I can to see how many I can multi thing. Do you see the new square option for ground? I didn't see that. Let me see. What the hell? Square radar for ground vehicles. This looks so cursed. This looks so cursed. I do not want to use that. Holy no.
But it's coming again.
Alright, I'm ready.
Let me get in range.
Oh my god, the radar.
Right, coming.
Okay, that's 4. 4 at once. Is it gonna guide? Yeah, 2. 3. Oh, I fired them off too early. They only have a 7-kilometer range. So let me switch to the Pansiers. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
You got them on.
Nope, one more. There we go. Holy crap, that was
Damn.
scary. That was scary. I gunned one. I gunned one. Oh my god. So, despite this being designed to intercept drones and things, I think just straight up using the 95 YA 6M, the M variant, is just better. So yeah, let me quickly respawn so I have full missile. So I think,
I'm coming back again.
despite the TKBs being designed to do munitions interception, I think just bringing a full load of 95 YA 6 is better. Because you're fairly accurate, even with the larger fuse. Alright, so yeah, do that again, and I'll do more interception with just the base missile. Because the 7 km range, I completely misjudged that. I mean, actually, I can take you out from this range already.
All right.
Holy crap.
Oh, damn.
God damn. The multi-guidance on this is crazy. Yeah, it does miss sometimes, but I think a closer... I mean, at longer ranges, this is just great. Like, I'm just intercepting everything. Multi-Panzer can multi-guide 4. I think the normal Panzer can multi-guide 2, like the Tor. We're gonna check how many guided ones in the hangar X, looking at the radar, see how many data link targets there are. Ooh, okay, yeah. I completely forgot about that. You should have around 40 kilometers effective range. I mean, yeah. Like, this is insane. Like, I can shoot him down already now.
I was trying to notch that thing.
Yeah, you're not notching anything.
Yeah, it hits, it hits.
Will this intercept it? Yep, that is. Enough volume of
Yeah.
fire. Alright, that's pretty cool. How about I just use,
Guns. Or
Actually, fire this again, but I'll only use these, short-range ones. I wanna see how the short-range ones do. So, once you can, just fire off as many as you can. Fight the mouse with that. I don't know if that's gonna work.
ready? They're coming.
Okay. Can't intercept them yet. Only have 7 kilometers on these things. This is gonna be real scary because I have to get them real close. This is actually kind of... Okay, okay. Gonna start firing them off now. Okay, got that, got that. Oh my god. Will this hit you? Oh. Oh yeah, that hit you. I mean, despite this being... Oh, Jesus. You didn't fire anything else at me, did you? Okay.
It's
Okay, okay. Yeah, there's nothing else. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely, in my opinion, the best SPA. It's better than the book. Now, I don't see why you'd ever want to use the missile intercept missiles. Because they seem to just be the worst ones. I mean, why would you'd want to use the YAS 6M? Despite this being really cool, I don't see why you want to, don't see why you'd be I'm not see I don't see how useful that'd be.
Coming again.
Yeah.
And smashing the skirboard. Holy shit.
Okay, will that guide all of it? Oops.
Oh, jump scare me.
Yeah. Pretty goated anti-air.
Yeah, this is gonna be near bully.
Oh shit. Oh my god. My missile missed that one. Almost died right there. Did you test the low altitude proxy thing they said it'll do? Low altitude proxy thing. I'm not sure I know what you mean with that. They said you can carry forth the small ones, so more ammo to destroy more bombs and missiles. Oh, it might be a thing where you can reload 4 of these. Or you have like 4 extra. Because from the looks of things, you can just carry 12 of one type. Maybe it's a change of the way it's loaded, but maybe it's a dev server thing. Yeah, can you... Oh. Time ran out.
Game ended.
Can you pick a Eurofighter or a Rafale?
Ooh, the thing is, I don't know any of these.
Hmm. Actually, hold on. Let me quickly back out, and I want to try something. I'll use the new Chinese J15 for CAS, and you go Pantsir.
All right.
I want to try something really cool. Hold on. I have an idea. I'm not sure this is gonna work, but we can try.
Oh, I gotta buy this thing. I almost forgot.
American Desert. I can just do that one. All right. They say normally when a plane flies low altitude, the proxy doesn't arm, but now the Pantsir, I think the new missiles, as long as you have track of the enemy, will detonate. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh wait. Yeah, I have to use that. Okay. Maybe if I bring a
I
singular
am
extra
on
flare, the chaff will
the
work.
G5.
Okay. Does this have... Oh, it does have thermal. But the TV camera's better zoom. Okay, I see you. I have a really funny idea. You show up as an unknown on the radar. Interesting. Okay, I see
I
you.
got you on range.
Too high speed. Okay, hold on. Let me air brake. Fire your missile.
Yeah, I'm firing. Oh, shit.
Yo!
Oh god, my game lagged.
Okay, you could intercepting Pantsir missiles with your own is actually kind of goated. It's a very interesting strategy. Yeah, respawn and fire as soon as you can.
All right. Firing at you.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I want to see if I can 1v1 you with my missiles without ground ordnance.
It could be fun.
Yeah, just spam as soon as you see me.
All right.
Alright, let's see. Alright, do your worst.
Yep. Well, I'm still not being. I'm still not able to see you. Like my radar is not picking you up.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Like,
too low.
oh, now you are.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I fucked up on the missile launch. How to get all new vehicles on dev server? For normal players, you grind it. For creators like me who are partners, we can just we get them. Showcase. Okay, let me see. How well do you do against glide bombs?
Hmm. Oh shit! I'm gonna retake the pens here, just to rearm.
Yeah. Use TWS head on. Oh yeah, good point.
Right, ready.
All right. I'm gonna climb up high, drop a bunch of bombs, and then I'll drop my ground ordnance, and then I'll see if I can intercept your missiles before you intercept my thing. Just gonna drop my GNSS on your general location. Oh wait, I have PL8. I only have PL8Bs. This crazy strat. Can you fire one at me and see if I can intercept
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
gun?
I'm trying. There's so much stuff. I'm run. I ran out of rockets. And I'm fighting.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, I'll switch to Okay, I'll switch back to my air-to-air loadout, and I'm gonna use TWS head-on. I want to see if I can intercept all of your missiles. All right. As soon as you see me, tell me and fire.
I am.
Devs are out of touch with reality, thinking they can grind everything. Yeah, the dev server has a 5 times multiplier though. I mean, I don't know why the dev server has to grind. It's really strange. I do find it a bit weird because, yeah. 95 yaw 6M or 40-kilometer range, right? Yep. But because of buildings, you can't use most of them. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh, you missed.
It's gonna. It's gonna. Oh.
Fire. Oh, crap. Okay, so my radar doesn't seem to pick you up. Maybe if I just use PL8Bs and my gun. Let's try that. Try to fire... I mean, the thing is, if you're at long range...
Mm-hmm.
The missiles can intercept yours much easier.
You gotta climb high then. It's just to pick
Yeah,
you
yeah,
up.
I'm trying. Alright. Fire them off as soon as you can.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Not you now.
Okay? Fire more, just keep firing. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Can I intercept with my gun? Nope. Okay. All right. Um. I mean, that's really it. I mean, that's all I've wanted to test, really. This is also the CTC premium. Somebody once mentioned they wanted to showcase this off, but it's really just
It's so pretty.
it's like I guess a copy paste. I mean, it's an MBT 2000 with a better reload, I think. So, oh, the machine gun's model is not worked. Oh, they hit the TW's head on. Yeah, it works with missile intercept for air-to-air missiles, but for Panzer, I think the missiles are just too small, or they just don't have the same radar cross-section, because there is something subtle about the radar cross-section in the game. I'm not 100% on that. Yeah. So, I think that was everything I could show for... Whoa. You hurt me there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can 50 cal you, actually.
Let's try. Yeah, you can. You can.
What about your hull? Okay, I can 50 cal your turret. Okay, it seems a bit bugged. Huh.
Hmm.
Very strange. Okay, your weak spot is turret. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to show. Yeah, I also want to see, can you queue infantry with me? Oh,
No,
it's
I
gone.
have the smaller, what's it called? A smaller version of War Thunder right now. So it's like
No, it's
the
gone.
infantry.
It was there a second ago.
Oh,
Oh no.
like God,
It was
some
there a
dev is
second
watching.
ago.
Dev was watching. Dev is watching.
Devs are watching, I swear. Devs are watching. The it was right here.
You can gamble now.
Should have queued? Yeah, should have. Oh my god. No. It might have, but there was briefly new icons. Is the B-24 cockpit finished? Good question. Yeah. B-20. You mean the oh yeah. Go.
Am I free to go?
Yeah, you can go. Thank you so much for
All
the
right.
help, Pyrenees.
Yeah. Bye. See you another time.
Oh. Nope, this is not been finished. Yeah, he might have meant a different plane. I think he might have meant maybe B-25. Because the B-24 doesn't have it. Oh yeah. This looks much better. I had a lot of guns. Or bomber. Being in a head-on with the B-24 is not really a wise decision. Is that a radar? On the bottom? What is that? That's like a weird thing, but yeah. The model is done. Have you tried the BTR-3 E1? Yep. The H-56 and K-29 got cockpits. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Just quickly GE this. If only I could do this on a live server. Not enough SL. Alright then. Quickly buy some. There we go. And I mean, I didn't even have to buy that, but I did anyway. K29, let's see the cockpit. See if it has the good cockpit. Ooh. The gunner... The gunner is here? You also have this? Ooh. You can't use your gun in this view. But you can in third person. That's really nice. A really nice cockpit. It took them a couple of years. Eyeball zoom. Have you guys researched Eyes Mark II yet? I can do this naturally with my glorious Soviet eyeball. I think that's everything now. I mean, other than the H56. I haven't checked the cockpit here yet, but I think I've showed everything now. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, HMD. Huh. Yeah. I think this even shows up when you mark someone. I mean, the cockpit's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I think I've shown everything. So, the VOD will be up on my YouTube channel for the Twitch viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think I've been able to show everything. For some reason, the infantry was up briefly and we could see new icons and I could queue for it, which was pretty funny. I swear a dev must have been watching because this immediately disappeared when I tried to do it again later. Maybe if I restart the client and see if I can actually do it. So let me quickly up guys. Let me quickly see if me restarting the dev client and then basically restarting the game lets me queue into infantry. That would be hilarious. This would work. Still testing on the dev stream. They're still testing on dev stream. Yeah. Let me actually boot up the dev server again and see if I can do this. Oh, I can gift more memberships. All right, I'll gift 5. There we go. Gift some more. Might as well. Free memberships from YouTube. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy it all. Just logging in currently for the thing. Oh, Nova got a member. Interesting. All right, let me see. Random fellas only. I like how you immediately switched to the YouTube stream to see if you got the member. uh, pretty funny. All right. Oh, it's back. It's back. It's back. Is it? No. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Look at this. So I basically relogged. The test events are back, but not infantry. Okay. Can I deep strike the suppression? Can I queue for this? Game mode not found. Interesting. Okay. So it does kind of show up. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. It does reappear. So, yep. Thank you so much for tuning in on the stream. Thank you everybody for the follows, for the support, and for the Twitch subs and things. And thank you so much for the raid earlier. Um, Siren, thank you for the siren. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Thank you all, everybody for tuning in on the stream. I'm gonna end it here. My VOD will be up on YouTube, like I said before, and the dev stream is open for everyone. So if you guys want to have a look and test fly some stuff, you guys can do so as well. So yeah, goodbye everyone. Bye bye. Thank you so much for tuning in.